This morning, with more than a month left in spring, millions nationwide are roasting in a summer-like swelter.
This heat is just awful.
A triple-digit heat wave smashing a dozen daily records across the South.
You can see I'm sweating.
Today, expanding into the Midwest, with temperatures from Michigan down through Texas expected to soar into the 90s and beyond. It has neighbors frantically passing out water, first responders prepping for heat emergencies, and AC repair companies working around the clock.
There's been a huge influx in service calls for us.
The surprising heat prompting urgent warnings in typically cooler states. In Chicago, authorities stressing the water in Lake Michigan is still dangerously cold after family members confirmed 23-year-old Brian Wynn, a midshipman in the Naval ROTC, drowned while swimming there earlier this week. Meanwhile, the dry, hot stretch fueling rare wildfires in northern Minnesota. The flames burning close to 150 structures and more than 30,000 acres.
Weather is not always predictable, and that same goes for these fires.
Overnight, severe storms causing large hail and this tornado to touch down in Nebraska, while whipping winds and flash flooding continue to sweep across the East Coast. All of it comes as millions in the mid-Atlantic are still recovering from torrential rains earlier this week. In Virginia, search crews finding the body of 12-year-old Jordan Sims swept away Tuesday by fast-moving floodwaters. A chaotic week of violent spring weather with Mother Nature ready to turn up the heat. And back here in Chicago, today's sweltering heat is expected to be followed potentially by a new round of severe storms, fueling concerns online that tonight's Beyonce concert at Soldier Field behind me could be impacted. We reached out to Beyonce's team and to Soldier Field. So far, no response. It's just one more potential layer amid this chaotic week of dangerous weather.
No, that show's got to go on there. All right. Maggie Vespa there in Chicago. Maggie, thank you.
How's the song go? This ain't Texas, but it feels like it.
Yeah.
It's the hottest Texas. Al, what do you got?
Well, that concert very well may be in jeopardy, but good morning, everybody. We start off in the Central Plains where we've got severe thunderstorm watches until 9 a.m. Central Time. We're watching this area that's going to be pushing to the east today. This cold front will move into the Midwest. Severe storms from Kentucky to Minnesota, and as we mentioned, Chicago. Look at this. They're in the enhanced risk for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, damaging hail, but even more concerning EF2 tornadoes. Fort Wayne, Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, Wisconsin Dells, we're all talking these areas could be in line for very severe storms tonight and tornadoes. Tomorrow, rain and wind will blast the upper Midwest, even a little snow. A severe threat for the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys, Louisville, Indianapolis, Nashville, Poplar Bluff, and then we drill down EF2 risk again for those tornadoes with hail and damaging winds. And then we move on into Saturday. The daytime risk now starts for the mid-Atlantic states from New York all the way down to Raleigh and then back Dallas on into Oklahoma City and Little Rock. Tornado risk low, but still damaging wind gusts and hail. And then the heat, as you heard, this big area of high pressure, records possibly in Shreveport, San Antonio, Jacksonville, Bryson City, and tomorrow more heat again. Wilmington records possible in Atlanta, Hattiesburg, and Austin as well, guys. So we've got, and these temperatures, these are going to go right on into Tuesday.
Jeez.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.